If you're considering the new Nuance audio hearing glasses, which just recently came out on the market and are available at soundly.com, you may be wondering how the smartphone app actually works to program these devices to match your particular hearing loss. Now, just as a review, these glasses have a hearing aid feature, which is actually built into the armband. So there's an open ear speaker that plays sound into your ear canal and an array of microphones that tracks with your head movements to capture what you're looking at and bring it back into your ears as a bit of a boost. Now, as I mentioned, Nuance audio glasses are available at soundly.com, and we've put them in the hands of a lot of folks over the last few months. One of the things that we always offer with our products is a complimentary audiologist setup call. So someone from our team actually gets on the phone with you or someone who's just purchased the product and helps go through the setup process. Through those conversations, we've learned a lot about the little things that are working well for folks as they set up their devices, some of the hacks, the tricks, the things to watch out for. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through all of that in an in-depth app-focused video. We have full videos on the features and the functionalities of Nuance Audio, which I'll link somewhere up here, but this video is all about the app. If that sounds interesting to you, stick with us. If we haven't yet met, my name is Blake Cadwell. I'm the co-founder at soundly.com. We are one of the leading destinations for hearing health research and shopping in the United States. If you enjoy what you see in this video, I'd appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more people. With that, let's dig in. All right, so if you've just unboxed your Nuance audio glasses, the first thing you'll want to do is drop them onto the little charge pad. This needs to be plugged into the wall, and you'll look for a little light that lights up when your glasses are actually charging. It'll go from yellow to green, and then once it's green, these are fully charged and they're ready for your setup. This is the same process you'll go through every night when you're done with the glasses to let them recharge for the next day. Once your glasses are fully charged, you'll be ready for the setup and to explore the smartphone app. Okay, let's dig into the Nuance audio setup, and then I'll give you a sense for how to use the app, as well as some of the controls that you actually have access to through the buttons on board your devices. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to tap to calibrate the glasses. You're going to tap Calibrate. This step will first monitor the sound around you to make sure you're in a quiet space, and then it'll place static into the glasses themselves to calibrate and understand the shape of your head and ears. Now, in a normal voice, you'll count to 20. This step helps the glasses not to over-amplify the sound of your own voice. Now that the calibration is completed, we're going to head into the main screen of the smartphone app. Now, this is really where everything's going to happen to control your glasses. Now, the first thing you'll notice at the top left-hand corner is that you can see the battery life that is left on your devices. I'm at 38%. At any point, you can turn the glasses off by simply clicking this button and holding it down. There's a little button right here. You push that down and that's going to turn the devices off, which could save you some battery life if needed. Of course, you can also drop it on the charger. Now, there's also a noise tracking feature, which doesn't directly interact with the glasses, but it will tell you how loud the background noise that you're in is. This is more of a health and safety feature than it is an actual interaction with your smart glasses. So you can see with me talking in the background, I'm at 77 dB. Now we get to some of the functional items within the app. You can manage the level of background noise that you want to hear. So if you want lowered, standard, or heightened, essentially lowered is going to give you the least amount of background noise. Standard will be somewhere in the middle, and heightened just opens up the field of sound so you're hearing more around you. This can be good if you're in a music environment or you want to just simply let more sound in. I'm going to leave it at lowered as I find that the most comfortable. Down here is where you're going to actually impact the frequencies that are being sent into your ears. So the A, B, C, and D all have different audiogram shapes. I tend to like A, but I also don't have the most common hearing loss. I have a cookie bite. A lot of folks who have a sloping hearing loss, which is the most common, will like B or C, most likely. These target higher frequencies. Just play with these settings and see what you like, what feels the most comfortable to you. I'm gonna move back into A now. You can then, of course, impact the volume by simply tapping the minus or the plus sign. And then you have the opportunity to go into frontal mode, which focuses mostly in front of you, or all around mode. Essentially what I hear in my ears when I'm changing between these is that things open up a bit more when I move into all around, or it's more focused when I'm in frontal. Now, if you're having trouble with your setup, specifically if your Bluetooth is not connecting properly, one of the things that we've often counseled folks is to go into your Bluetooth settings section and actually hit the Nuance audio glasses, forget the device. So this is just in the main settings of your phone. Go back to the app. It will show that it's disconnected. And then a moment later, you'll get a prompt to repair your devices. Do this through the app and not through your settings section. For some reason, we found this has helped a lot of folks who are having pairing issues. So just a little bit of a hack to consider. Now let's talk a little bit about the glasses themselves and the buttons on board. So on the armband, there's a multi-purpose button. If you tap it, you'll see the volume goes up and down. And see, I'm just tapping that. You can tap that at any time. You can also hold the button down. It's going to turn off the devices, or you can hold it again. It will turn them back on in just a moment. There's also the option to simply tap the side of your glasses with your fingers and change the mode that you're actually in. So if you want to move from frontal to all around or the other way around, right now I'm just tapping the side of the glasses and that's moving the program. So that's another prompt that you have. So really the two ways that you can change things on your glasses themselves are through pushing this button once, holding it down for powering off, or tapping the side of the glasses, which will change the mode. And really that's it. It's a very simple smartphone app. It works pretty well, and we found it's pretty stable. In some cases, certain folks have had issues with the Bluetooth, which we mentioned, and then other folks have had to do a firmware update. So if you're having issues with something around the firmware, you can always go into menu, go into glasses, and it'll show you the glasses that you're using, and you can make sure there's no firmware update pop-up that is displaying. That's pretty much it. These are the controls you have available through the Nuance audio glasses. Hopefully this video has helped you answer questions about the Nuance audio smartphone app. Maybe you learned a few things about how you can control your glasses at home, or you feel more confident as you go forward with a purchase. If you have any questions about this product or really any other hearing aid product on the market, you can head over to soundly.com and get in touch with our team. We love having conversations with folks in the research mode, and we'd be happy to help you out. That's all we've got for today. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and good luck with your research.